Here's the termite damage that's on the seller's disclosure. They've sistered up the beams. This is the only obvious sign of it, but also in the floor above, they replaced some of the subfloor as well. And then here's another beam that's been sistered up. You can also see insulation blown in from into the walls. Looks like a good sign there. This back wall shows you that there's some water penetration on the wall, which is why they probably put in the water drainage system. So all the way along here, this is the sump pump in the bottom. Here's in the dining room, this is a piece of furniture that's in there. It actually looks pretty nice. The light above. Here's the light switch when you come in the front door. Here's the door handle on the inside. Here's the knocker, it's an acorn. Here's the walk-in from the street. 1, 2, 3 steps, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 3 steps going up to the porch. Here's the front porch again. There's the pretty interesting authentic old numbers. Here's a duct cover in the floor just inside the front door. Looks operational. It's got a bunch of hair inside there. This is just inside the entranceway, an old, I don't know, shelving unit. This is the living room. It's got the fireplace that's been covered over, as well as 3 windows. Crack in the glass in one of the living room windows. Here's the toilet bowl, made in Woodbury, New Jersey. Definitely kind of a unique system here for a small bathroom. Also see the knocker on the inside of the door, kind of authentic. This little lock system here in the door works. That's pretty cool. Interesting picture here, old pamphlet. When you combine that with the actual real thing right above it. Here's a crack that you can see through the wallpaper right here in the wall. There's another one right here. So definitely some stuff back there that you're going to need to fix if you take the wallpaper off. Here's kind of a rough section of wall that's been kind of patched over time. Could be several reasons why. It might have been water damage at one point. You can see a couple of issues up here related to that. A little bit of issue here as well. Throughout the house we see these old pipes sticking through the wall. This would be a gas lantern that would have been coming through there. This light you can see around the back of it, not very well connected, but still staying up there. I'm up in the attic, very close to the like back corner of the house. A couple signs of bug activity. It all looks very old, but just a couple things up here that look a little concerning. I don't know if it's bees that are maybe penetrating the house. Doesn't look like any issues related to termites. In the back corner there, I don't know if you can see it, but I can actually see a little bit of light out under the eave of the house. Same over there. So maybe that's what's happening up here in the attic, is some bees are getting in, causing some of this kind of stuff. But it doesn't look like it's currently active, but at one time maybe it was a problem. Here's an attic fan, which obviously is letting out a ton of heat because of the way that it's situated, but would let air come out if it got hot in the summertime too. Hopefully that'll show you a little bit of the deteriorated paint. Also some concern on the shutters. Look like they're about to fall apart in some cases. Going down the stairs into the basement. To the left we have this little room here. Back around this room here. Continuing left. See some of the plumbing. Drain lines, supply lines. This is the crawl space underneath the half bath. Going back around. Here's the water heater. It's a gas water heater. It actually doesn't look that old. Some of these plumbing connections look pretty new. Here is the heater, and it does look pretty old. Looks like a fairly fresh filter, which is a good sign. Again, a sign that the place is well maintained. And this is interesting. It looks to me that the heater is supplied by oil. That's interesting. This is the only structural issue that I think I've seen, and that is that they've basically jacked up this post here. This is underneath the kitchen slash stairway going into the basement. This is an existing post, probably added a long time ago, and then this post here on the right is relatively new.